Hi everyone, thanks so much for tuning in. So today's video we're going to continue on with the feeding video, part 2. We're going to continue where we last left off. So I featured 39 teas in the last part. A lot of you seem to enjoy it. I think the favorite attack had to have been the Beaver Desi. I mean, that attack was so awesome. She hit that cricket so hard the leg came off. And I liked also, for video purposes, the Bee Smithy webbing. So just give you a little update. The Bee Smithy that I showed earlier, the one I got from Dawn, still has not molted yet. And I was going to feature my Megaphobema mazomalas, the Costa Rican red leg, but she just hit pre-molt and she hasn't molted yet, so I won't feed her. So anyway, sit back and enjoy the show, guys. This is going to be cool. Alright, the very first tea in this part is a Tapinauchenius species Colombia, which is the Colombian tree spider. There we go. A little assist from John. Alright, I do apologize if you're not going to see much of this one. This is my other Tapinauchenius spiderling. This one is a Union Island tree spider, I would assume. Yeah, she is, or he or she is right here. It's an unsexed sling, about an inch. Oh, perfect. Gotta love that. Hard to see her, but there she is. This one here is a Trinidad Mahagony, Tapinauchenius plumipes. There we go, hard hitter. Yep, about an inch and a quarter. Great appetite these Tapinauchenius species have, and they're not very common either. Alright, let's feed this monstrosity of a tea. This is a big female adult Chilobrachys species kaeng krachan. No common name associated with this one. Right after part 3 of this feeding video, the next tea video you're going to see is the rehouse of this big girl. She is close to about 6 inches and not particularly very friendly. So let's see what she's going to do. Crunch. And we'll give one more to her. There we go, nice species. Alright, next up is a Metriopelma familiare. Okay, just grabbed it. A species from Venezuela that doesn't really get up to having a large size, probably around 3.5 to 4 inches. Superb good eater. Got this one from Tarantula, Canada for about $10, but these are, well, at the time they were 1/4 of an inch. Now this one here, it's about half, so it doesn't really grow that fast, but I could probably assume that's lives pretty long. Alright, back to the bigger ones now. I think everyone's dying to see this one. Sericopelma generalum, general bird eater, question mark? I don't know if that's the common name, but anyways, this is the female. A really great eater. I expect her to be at least 6 6.5 inches as a mature adult. And of course, I have a sexed pair. So here is the male. Where is that little boy? Yeah. He's hiding just like my Pamphobeteus ultramarinus. Alright, let's see if I can get this guy out for you. Oop. Yep, he grabbed it. Hard to see in underneath, so I'll lift him up. There he is. Yep. This one is a confirmed male, and you can see that he's very leggy. Here we go, look at her. Here's Espa, my high yellow hypotail morph leopard gecko. I fed her a couple of days ago, and I don't think she wants to eat today. Thought I should make a little change rather than feeding her. Do a nice little handling video of this sweet gecko. Just gonna bring her on the floor. Sorry guys if it becomes a little bit blurry. Oh man, she's chunky. I think she's going to be shedding quite soon, but you know, I just thought I should give a nice little handling video into a tarantula feeding video, since you don't really get to see Espa all that much. She's cute. Alright. I'm gonna go put her back in and it's all down her new enclosure. Whoop. She's cute. Alright, so enjoy the nice break. Now it's time to feed some more teas. Wasn't she cute? I love Espa. Alright, now back to teas. This one looks like $1,000,000 because she recently molted, or he. This is a Brachypelma emilia, which is the Mexican painted red leg. So it's time for this one to take an adult cricket. And we'll see how this one does. Hopefully a nice super attack like the B. verdesi of the previous part of the video. Alright, so let's do some little coke. Oh, maybe not. Oh yeah, man! Oh yeah, I love it. Characteristic dark triangle on the carapace. A very nice molted B. emilia. Okay, this one is Pamphobeteus species platyomma, the Pinkbloom bird eater. Don't know what sex this one is yet. I have reason to suspect that this might be a little male, but here we go. Of course. Cricket gets out and catches it in midair. A little hair kicking, typical of Pamphobeteus. Is an adult female Thrixopelma ockerti, which is the giant Peru flame rump. Has a tendency to be arboreal. So let's see how Victoria does. This is a 5-inch female. There we go. Nice. Alright, here's Jezebel, big mean Phormictopus cancerides, Haitian Brown bird eater. The spawn from hell. Alright, she is evil. Look at that, she's already threat posting. Oh, wow, savage. Let's see that again. Come on. There we go. Full grown, she's about 8 inches. Alright, this one is my new green bottle blue female that I bought from Isaiah. This is Chromatopelma cyaneopubescens. A really nice intermediate tarantula that is a crazy heavy web builder. And just the perfect tarantula for a feeding video. She's about 2 inches, already showing her full adult colors. This one is Vitalius paraniniensis, which is the Argentinian brown bird eater. This is about, I would say, 2.5 inch female named Veronica from Resident Evil Code Veronica. Even though that the game doesn't take place in Argentina, but there we go. She's a great eater. Not full size yet. I think she's gonna be around 5 inches. And that's the info of her when I purchased it from Tarantula Canada. So prix is price, origin is Brésil et Argentine, which is Brazil and Argentina. Climat, climate, tropical. Taille maximale, aucune idée. Well, I know it's around 4.5 inches, maybe 5. Vitalius are pretty sizable teas, and they're nice bird eaters. Alright, this one is a 4.5 inch female named Nadia. Nondu chromatus, the Brazilian white striped bird eater or Brazilian zebra. Whichever common name that you want. Here's Nadia. Great job, sweetheart. Alright, this is Curly Sue II, my successor to my late Curly Sue, who died in 2015. This is my other female curly hair, Brachypelma abulpulosum, a hoppy form. And just how you expect from curly hairs, great eater. Alright, taking a break from the tarantulas, we'll feature my scorpion. This one is a Heterometeris spinifer Asian forest. A little scorpling. Oh, cricket's a little bit, there we go. And there we go, starting to nibble and nibble, nibble, nibble. Nom 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 nom. The cricket doesn't really need to use the venom because of their pincers or pedipalps
which are very thick, which determines the potency of most scorpions. Alright, everyone loves to have this species. It's not very common in the hobby, but this is the pink zebra beauty, Eupalestris camperstratus. That gets up to 6 inches. I don't think she'll eat, but we'll try the more rare relative. This is the Eupalestris wagenbergi, which is the white collared. So I think the white collared is going to go. That one is a consistently good eater. Oh. She hits like a ton of bricks. I'm saying she because I'm hoping it's a female. Oh, yeah, you see that? That was awesome. I love that one. There we go. She's about 1.5 inches, starting to show their adult colors. These guys only get up to about 3.5 inches. They're kind of a dwarf, and that's something PCBs don't rarely do, the shake eradicating hairs, but I think it's time to leave her alone. Yeah, she's annoyed. Or he. Another small intermission. Here's Haley, my 4.5-year-old Sheltie guinea pig. Oh, look at that. She's giving me a kiss kiss. Don't worry, you'll be featured soon enough. Alright. Alright, this is going to go really well. This is my big, well, not really that big, but juvenile female Theraphosa sturmi, Burgundy Goliath bird eater. Oh, nice. Alright. Sometimes this does happen. Okay, and if it does, you just put her right back in. Sorry guys that the camera's out of focus. She kind of scared me a little bit there. There we go. Okay. Now let's try take 2 on that. Whoopsie. Okay. Sorry about that, Gertrude. Okay, we'll give her another one. Yeah, she ate the first one. Now you're not going to see too much of the second one here. There we go, that's much better light. There we go. Perfect, love it. Alright, that was a little tense back there, but this one, not particularly very defensive, but ultra skittish in my experience. This is Haplopus species Colombia large. This is the pumpkin patch that I named Kina off the Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. You won't get the sea quina very much since she webbed, which, I don't know. I think I have a lot of teas in pre-molt. Okay, let's see now. Oh, there we go. She got it. She's about, I would say, good 2.5 inches. The Colombia large gets to having a 4-inch leg span, so a must-have in the collection, I would say. It's really nice looking species and quite a heavy web builder at that. Not defensive, but holy cow, is this thing fast. This one here is a Polynubius muticus, the King Baboon. Okay, so let's see if this one's going to eat. Unsexed. Oh, beautiful! Love it. These guys live about 20 to 25 years as adult females, which is pretty rare for an African species, but on the downside, these are really slow growers, so they take on average 8 to 10 years to fully mature out, if fed well. Alright, now we're moving back to the Elasiodoras now. This is my Difficillus spiderling, fire red bird eater. Just like how Negan clobbed Glenn and Abraham with Lucille. Yeah, so if this one is a female, I'll call this one Lucille. If it's a male, maybe Negan. Great. Alright, this one is another Lasiodora hiding underneath. This is a Stratopes, which is the Bahia Gray Bird Eater. Very similar to El Parahybana and the other members of Lasiodora. 8 to 10 inches as adults. I haven't really seen the adult specimens in person, so can't really comment on how they look like, but I'm assuming they resemble closely El Parahybana, except with very subtle differences. Alright, let's try a Neoholotheli Incy Gold, the Trinidad Olive. This is the gold form. A nice setup for an epic attack. Leg is touching the other leg. This is probably going to happen very fast. Oh, hell yeah! That was awesome. Yep. Here's Kagome, of course named after the Inuyasha character. Cochiania brunipes, which is the Brazilian dwarf pinkleg. It's a dwarf species that gets up to about 1.5 to 2 inches as adult, and mine is an adult female. See if we can try to repeat the attack. Oh yeah, kinda like a trapdoor. Booyah. Oh my goodness, finally. Well, it looks like my pink-foot Goliath bird eater, this is the Theraphos apophysis, is now in pre-molt. Very obvious because the bald spot is the dark color that you saw on my B. Smithy. So this is the third tea that is in pre-molt to my collection. Well, unfortunately we're not going to feed this one. Shaking urticating hair. Now let's feed Hysterocrates species Nigeria, which is the Nigerian red baboon, I'm assuming. somewhere in this hole is a 2-inch spider. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, split second. Now you know what species Nigeria looks like. Nice. There you have it. Species Nigeria. Sericopelma. Alright, this one here is a female Trinidad sazame. The sazame blue, or iridescent blue. Nice job. So that was the female. And let's gonna feed the male now. See how he's doing. Very skittish. But I know he's probably very hungry. Whoop. A little bit of hair kicking. To be expected from a New World terrestrial. Very nice coloration. Blue body with red abdomen, very similar to T. cyanulum. Alright, she better be hungry. It's been forever since I last seen her eat on camera. This is my female Acanthoscurria geniculata, the Brazilian giant white knee. Hoping she eats. She's amazing because she freshly molted not too long ago. Of course. She had to escape on me, but that's okay. I come prepared for when this happens. See, sometimes it's not all the feeding videos they work out. Sometimes I get a nice escapee. Other times my tarantulas behave and cooperate. As you can see, she's not that defensive at all. She's just really hungry. That's the typical response of Acanthoscurria geniculata. Don't start kicking hairs. I don't want you to kick hairs on me. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna sit back there. Just haired me again. After that ordeal, she's probably likely giving me the F-bomb. It's like, I escaped? No. You pissed me off? I'm not gonna eat in front of you. Sorry, John. No camera feeding for you this time. Aw. Crap. Oh well. Or maybe. Alright, this one is quite a rare tarantula to come by. This is a Thrixopelma lagunis. Unfortunately, there's no common name associated with the spider. I guess, which may be a good thing. Boom. There we go. Alright, this one is an Phormictopus anox, which is the Texas 10. Female. Really good eater. compared to my other Phormictopus, but I know my bicoloratum is going to be a super good eater, which we'll likely see in part 3 of the video. There we go. Nice. Okay, so my juvenile B. emilia wowed us earlier on. Let's try feeding my little small one. See how that one goes. Nice. These species never disappoint me. Mexican painted redleg, Brachypelma emilia. As you can see, she's about an inch, and you don't really see her colors pop out. This tarantula is simply amazing. This is my juvenile female Harpoctera pulchripes, which is the golden blue lake baboon. She went a little bit off camera, but this species is the most sought after. Think of it like an OBT combined with the legs of a cobalt blue. What a beautiful looking spider. Alright, this is my Damon diadema female, tailless whip scorpion. I'm going to see if she's going to eat on camera. I've been feeding her very well for the past couple of days. I have a mature male that you'll see in a couple of seconds. Been feeding her because I want to pair them up tomorrow and hopefully get a nice breeding project with these going on. I don't think she's hungry, which is pretty good. I will show you Isaiah's male. This is not mine. As you can see, he has slender pedipalps than her. They're more longer. So that's the female and that's the male. Okay, so as I expected, she's not going to eat because I've been feeding her 2 crickets this past week, so good sign. So tomorrow I will be pairing them up and hopefully maybe get a nice video on this one. It's been a while since you last seen Misty. She is my female Sumapolis roduncus, Costa Rican orange mouth. Nice job, yeah. Oh, nice attack going on here. Not very common in the hobby. This one is my most potent tarantula that I have in my collection, a female Chromatopelma calceatum, the feather-leg baboon. Hey, 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 look at that. Of course. Ah, dear, dear, dear. Alright, now let me get that little sucker in the deli cup. Yeah. And now I have to transfer her back in. Alright, we got two escapees going on here today. This T. sturmii, which was dangerously huge. Well, not as big as my L. Klugi, and then we have this little sucker here, the S. calciatum. Alright, let me just push this camera here and put it on macro to see what I'm doing. Alright. Alright, that's enough adventures for you, my girl. That sure got your adrenaline pumping. Well, at least mine for anyways. This goes to show you that tarantulas can be very unpredictable, and who knows what could happen in one of my feeding videos. Alright, let's move on. We'll have a couple of more teas left on this shelf, and part 3 will be these two shelves, and that'll be it. Alright. Before I make a third escapee, this is my female Trinidad Chevron. Sumapowis cambridgei. No, you stay inside. Ooh. A little bit on the nasty side. You must be hungry. Hang on. Hang on. Just a second. Din-din's coming. Well, this is another tea that I'll have to rehouse too. Nice one. She's about, I would say, a good 3.5 inches. Got it from tanglesandwebs.com and paid about 40 bucks for this one. Pretty darn good price. Especially the colors on them. Here's another tarantula I bought from Don as well. This one I unboxed a couple of weeks ago. This is my Hedoscodra maculata female King Baboon. Close relative to the S. calciatum. Oh, nice. Well, I can tell that she's not in pre-molt. If she attacked like that. A really, really gorgeous spider, if you can actually make out where she is. Nice mocha brown color with intricate patterns. They call it the ornamental baboon, but I think King Baboon fits the name perfectly. There she is. Alright, this is another pokey. A little bit on the skittish side. This is a P. Miranda female, Bengal spotted ornamental. Oh, nice. There we go. She is about 4.5 inches. I know that she freshly molted, so these are the colors of P. Miranda. It's really something, especially with the black highlights near the eyes, making it like an aggressive appearance. Everybody loves my pokey poster. So Miranda would be right over here. Yeah, full adult size, around 7 inches. Alright, this is Sora. She is my female Poecilotheria striata, the Mysore ornamental. There she is, freshly molted. I would say around the 5-inch mark. Striata can get up to about 6-7 inches. Pretty much looks like a lot like Regalis, except with darker coloration near the carapace. And slightly different leg patterns. Alright, two more, the P. metallica and the P. ornata cross vitata. Here's Amy. She is a hybrid species, aka crossbreed between two pokies, an ornata and vittata. I humbly call it the ghost fringed ornamental. Not a real vittata. As you can see, they got the yellow warning legs, which real vittatas don't have. So I know this is a confirmed female. She's about 5 inches. Let's see how well she eats. Boosh. Really nice girl. Let's see if I could try to... There she is. Really fat abdomen. You can tell she's well looked after. Alright, one more, and it's Mia, my P. metallica. Alright, here's pretty Mia. Goody Sapphire Ornamental, P. metallica. Alright. You could just tell her by her abdomen. Oh, nice. Sorry guys for the glare. She kind of webbed up her enclosure, so you really don't get to see her much. Oh, okay, that's a better one. You know what? I'm gonna give one more and see if she'll take it. This angle is so much clearer. I guess not this time. You can see how big she is. She is close to about 5 inches. And max size that these guys get up around 6 inches. So one of the smaller pokies, but also the most calm one. It's not as particularly defensive compared to the other members, but again, as I always say, individuals do vary in their personality. Some metallicas can be very calm, other ones could be quite nasty. It all depends on what kind of individual specimen you get. And guys, thanks so much for watching the feeding video. Hope you enjoyed it. So the last part of the feeding video is going to be concentrated on this shelf here and that shelf here. So expect a nice epic attack from species like B. baumgarteni, Carabina versicolor, formerly Vicularia, Psalmopus erminia. Don't forget the spawn from hell, Isabella, which I'm really disappointed that she dropped a sack and it wasn't good, and a whole bunch of other teas. Alright everyone, thanks for watching and stay tuned for more vids.